PKM podcast, and we're going to be talking about function, domain, and range. Definitions. Domain. Domain is the input on the x-axis. As you can see right here, domain is the x, so the numbers would be 2, 3, 4, and 5. Range is the input on the y-axis, so it would be the y, and the numbers would be 4, 5, 6, and 7. Relation is the relationship of the input and the output, and the input could be related to different outputs. Function. There is an x for every y. You can have two y's, but you can't have two x values.
Hi, I'm Kamari. This is explicit instructions. How to find the domain and range. There's multiple ways to find the domain, but I will show you two. Relations. First, you have to write down the relations to see if you have multiple y values that go with x values. You can only have one x value go with a y value, but a y value can have more than one x value. How to tell something's a function is you can tell something's a function by using a graph and using the vertical line test. If a vertical line can pass through the relation on the graph in all locations only once, then it is a function. If it doesn't, then it is not. The difference between discrete and continuous domains is that in continuous domains that values can take any place in the domain as well will be in a range of numbers. On a discrete domain, it's that the value can take certain values and the domain will have individual values.
Common mistakes. Common mistakes that people are subtracting is x parentheses 2, -3 on both sides of the equation. The other common mistake that people make on fraction, domain, and range are the notations of, as you see from this equation here, f minus -1x does not indicate the ratio of functions. Fx instead is indicated as inverse function of fx. As mentioned earlier, that the function is undo the inverse of the square root function in a squaring function, not reciprocal of square root function.